Have you ever noticed how some people stay cool no matter what, while others explode at the tiniest provocation? It's not talent. It's your brain. Plain and simple. When confrontation hits, your amygdala hijacks your prefrontal cortex faster than you can say, "Stay calm." Your heart races, stress hormones flood in, and suddenly you're acting like an angry toddler. This isn't a flaw. It's ancient survival biology, built for saber-toothed tigers that don't exist anymore. Here's the twist most people miss. Every time you lose control, you've just handed the victory to someone else. The person who triggered you now controls the conversation, the energy in the room, and the outcome. Centuries ago, the samurai Musi understood this. Mastering mental calmness, not fighting skill, was the true mark of strength. When you control your inner storm, you become psychologically untouchable. Think back to your last heated argument. You probably spent more time planning a vacation than preparing for that confrontation. We train everything except the one skill that matters most, not reacting. Welcome to Chapter 1, The Observer Mind. What if I told you? You don't have to be your emotions. You can simply watch them. Picture clouds drifting across the sky. The clouds aren't you. They're just temporary weather. Your emotions work the same way. Anger, fear, frustration. They're passing through your awareness. The moment you shift from saying, "I am angry," to "I am feeling anger," something fundamental changes. You've created space between your identity and your emotional state. That space, that's where your power lies. Here's how to activate your observer mind instantly next time confrontation rises. Step back and narrate what's happening. I notice my heart rate increasing. I notice tension in my shoulders. I notice the urge to defend myself. Suddenly, you're watching the storm instead of being swept away by it. Try this now. Think of someone who triggers you. Observe your reaction. Feel the shift. You've just unlocked the same mental weapon that made Musi undefeatable. Chapter 2. The 4 Sicknesses. Musi identified 4 emotional states that destroy warriors in battle: anger, doubt, fear, and surprise. These same 4 emotions, anger, doubt, fear, and surprise, aren't just battlefield threats. They're wrecking your meetings, relationships, and negotiations too. Let's build your shield. Anger makes you predictable. When you're angry, your next move flashes like a neon sign. The antidote: channel that energy into laser focus instead of scattered rage. Ask yourself, what outcome do I actually want here? Doubt paralyzes you at the crucial moment. That little voice, "Maybe I'm wrong. What if this backfires?" freezes decision making. Replace doubt with curiosity. Let me see where this leads. Fear makes you react defensively to everything, even harmless signals. Transform fear into information gathering. What is this person really trying to communicate? Surprise hits when you're not noticing the emotional undercurrents. The solution is continuous awareness. Always sense the temperature of the room. Here's the irony: the very 4 emotions that trap others become your strategic intelligence. When you're immune to them, you can spot who else is infected. Chapter 3. The Strategic Breathing Arsenal. Every samurai's secret weapon wasn't steel. It was breath. Your breathing pattern controls your nervous system. Master it, and you unlock instant, unshakable calm. Here's Musi's tactical breathing protocol. Inhale 4 counts. Hold 4. Exhale 4. Hold 4. This isn't just relaxation. It's hacking your fight or flight system in real time. Timing is key. Most people try to breathe after they're already triggered. The warrior breathes before the battle. Practice this pre-confrontation ritual. 3 tactical breaths. Feel your heart rate. Settle your thoughts. Clarify your presence. Stabilize. You've just activated the same nervous system state Musi used when facing opponents armed with real swords. During the conversation, use micro-breathing. 1 deep inhale before you speak. It creates a pause that stops reactive responses and signals control to everyone in the room. Watching the person who controls their breath is like watching a conductor control an orchestra. Your calm breathing literally spreads, influencing the energy of everyone in the room. Chapter 4. The Boulder Body Method. Your body either broadcasts confidence or broadcasts weakness. Musi called this projecting unyielding mental strength, and it starts with becoming psychologically immovable. Lower your center of gravity. Stand with feet shoulder-width apart, knees slightly bent, weight evenly distributed. You've just become a human boulder, stable, grounded, unshakable. This isn't just posture, It's rewiring your nervous system to feel internally powerful. Eye contact is your silent advantage. Most people get it wrong. Staring, aggression. Avoiding, submission. The sweet spot is calm, steady awareness, like a mountain watching the weather. Minimal movement, maximum presence. While others flail emotionally, you move with deliberate purpose. Every gesture matters. Every step carries weight. Your approach angle matters too. Enter a confrontational space like you belong there. Not sneaking, not charging. Walk with the confidence of someone who's already won. Physical presence isn't intimidation. It's a quiet signal, I cannot be moved emotionally. When your body projects this calm, unshakable energy, others unconsciously adjust to match you. Chapter 5: Silence as your secret weapon. The most powerful sound you can make. Silence. While everyone else rushes to fill gaps with defensive words, you wield pauses like a psychological scalpel. Strategic silence does three things: makes the other person uncomfortable enough to reveal their true intentions, gives you time to choose your response, signals that you're not desperate to defend yourself. Here's how to deploy. When someone provokes or accuses you, count to 3 before speaking. This isn't hesitation. It's strategic consideration. That pause can completely change the conversation. Use the echo response to diffuse tension. Repeat back what they just said, calmly. This forces them to hear themselves and often moderates their tone. Next, embrace the minimal word principle. Don't over-explain, defend, or justify. Choose each word like it costs money. The person who speaks least often speaks last. Think about it. Who seems more confident? The frantic explainer or the calm listener? Your silence becomes their spotlight, making them examine their own behavior. Chapter 6: Reading the Emotional Battlefield. Every person constantly broadcasts their emotional state. You just need to tune in. Before they speak, they've already told you how to handle them. Fear shows up as overcompensation, excessive volume, rapid speech, aggressive posture. These are distress signals, not power displays. Anger reveals triggers. People get angry about what threatens them most. Their emotional reaction is a map to their vulnerabilities. Use it for empathy, not exploitation. Watch their breathing. Shallow, rapid breaths signal stress. Spot this, and you can adjust to reduce their defensive state. Emotional intelligence is knowing when to press forward and when to create space. Micro expressions leak true feelings, a flash of surprise, disappointment, or relief before they compose their face. That's the real conversation. Here's the fascinating part. Once you can read these emotional weather patterns, you realize most confrontations aren't about the surface topic. You're navigating someone's deeper fear, shame, or unmet need. Understanding this transforms you from opponent to ally. Chapter 7: The Water Strategy. Water adapts to the shape of its container, and so should you in any confrontation. When someone comes at you with fire, be water. Their aggression crashes against your calm and simply dissipates. When someone corners you with rigid logic, flow around their argument and address the emotion underneath. Shape, shifting responses keep opponents off balance. If they expect defensiveness, offer curiosity. Help me understand your perspective. If they expect argument, offer agreement. You're absolutely right about that part. Your unexpected response disrupts their entire strategy. Trickle. To wild sea principally start gentle. Escalate only if necessary. Most confrontations can be resolved at the trickle level if you match energy correctly. Absorption and reflection technique take in their emotional energy, process it calmly, and return it as clarity. You become an emotional Aikido master, using their force to create resolution. The irony: when you stop being solid against their pressure, they often lose interest in pushing. Water doesn't fight the rock, it flows around, over, or through it. Chapter 8: Timing Your Psychological Strikes. Understanding the rhythm of battle was Musie's secret to perfect timing. Every confrontation has a natural pulse. Learn it, and you'll know exactly when to act. 3 timing strategies: know, send, strike first, addressing issues before they escalate. Tie know, send. Respond to their initiative, letting them reveal strategy first. Waiting strategy, create conditions that allow them to defeat themselves. Right moment recognition feels like everything clicks. You sense when their emotional guard is down, when they're genuinely listening, when they're ready for resolution. Balance patience and hesitation. Patience is active, purposeful waiting. Hesitation is frozen indecision. The warrior waits for the perfect opening and strikes with precision. Hesitation costs every opportunity. Momentum shift recognition is key. You'll feel when the tide turns in your favor, their tone softens, posture relaxes, breathing deepens. This is your moment to move from defense to collaborative problem solving. The person who controls timing controls the outcome. Master the rhythm of confrontation, and you transform from reactive participant to conscious conductor. Chapter 9: Advanced Deflection Techniques. The master doesn't block the punch, he redirects it. These techniques turn confrontational force into collaborative power. Question deflection mastery. When someone fires an aggressive question, redirect with curiosity. What's the real concern behind that? You move from defense to exploration. Strategic admission. Sometimes acknowledging a weakness creates strength. You might be right about that. Disarms their attack and opens space for real dialogue. People can't fight someone who isn't fighting back. Rage redirection channels emotional energy away from you and toward solutions. I can see this really matters to you. What would need to happen for you to feel heard? Suddenly, their anger becomes fuel for problem solving. Mirrored defense reflects behavior back without judgment. I notice you're raising your voice. Is everything okay? Self-awareness without creating defensiveness. Here's the beauty: deflection isn't avoidance. It's an upgrade. Instead of a win-lose battle, you've created a mutual problem-solving session. Chapter 10: The Modern Warrior's Toolkit. Ancient wisdom meets modern problems. Your Musi training now adapts to email wars, Zoom conflicts, and office politics. Digital confrontation strategy. Before sending that heated email, apply tactical breathing. Write your emotional response, then rewrite your strategic response. The delete key becomes your digital sword. Meeting room dynamics. Hard continuation of modern application. Every principle adapts to today's battlefield, keeping you calm, strategic, and untouchable. Enter with bold posture. Choose your seat strategically. Use silence to let others reveal their positions first. The person who stays calm controls the emotional temperature of the room. Customer service applications. Facing an angry customer, use the echo response and read the emotional current. Their frustration isn't personal. It's data about unmet needs. Family arguments. Apply the water strategy during holiday dinners. Flow around political debates. Redirect toward shared values. Transform conflict into connection. Every confrontation is free training for the next level of your character. Difficult coworkers, challenging customers, argumentative relatives. They're all unconsciously helping you become unshakable. Each confrontation is a choice: react or refine. Every difficult interaction is a character building workout in disguise. Your legacy isn't built in comfort. It's forged in the fires of conflict. People remember how you made them feel during tough moments, not easy ones. When you stay calm while others lose control, you become someone people trust in a crisis. Daily warrior practice starts small, minor irritations. Slow internet traffic, social media trolls. Practice observer mind, tactical breathing, strategic silence. Each small victory builds your psychological muscle for bigger battles. Self-confrontation mastery. Your biggest opponent is often your own reactive patterns. Use these techniques against your internal critic, limiting beliefs, and fear of difficult conversations. Here's the ultimate truth: staying calm in confrontation isn't about winning or losing. It's about becoming the person you're meant to be. You now have the same mental tools that made Musi legendary. You understand emotional storms, practice the observer mind, deploy strategic silence, and read psychological battlefields. You've transformed from someone who reacts to someone who responds. Your calm is your superpower. Your peace is your strength. Your presence is your victory.